Hello everybody and welcome back to Formula Virtual Racing. We are here in Bahrain where it never rains and it's very sunny all of the time. We're here for qualifying for the FVR Marie Walker Grand Prix, of course, to commemorate the late passing Marie Walker. We'll have a silent formation lap as a mark of respect, but that isn't what matters now. What matters now is who will take pole position for round number 5. I'm once again joined by Mr. Brendan White. How are you doing today, Brendan?
I am good. I would say Marie Walker's passing hasn't made today not exactly the best of days, but yeah, otherwise.
Yes, we are. And 1 second, we're just getting a driver in for the second AlphaTauri seat. Ismail, last season's pole sitter here, is going to be taking that one. So we'll have another driver. Strategy is a big thing around here. What would you say the strategy will be for today?
So people will try to one stop, if possible, for usually with a medium to hard strategy, or maybe soft to hard, if you can manage it. But then otherwise it'd be like a soft medium medium or soft medium soft or something like that. So there's a lot of choice in strategy.
What happened here last season and what happened here last season? What happened? My God, let me try that again. What happened here last season and what happened here last night in the FVR and FVR was we had a late safety car in both events. So that could possibly mean that we might see a little bit of a chance played in the strategy, as in somebody might risk it that they will get that late safety car, but that doesn't really matter now, as we will see a lot of people set their opening laps on the medium compound of tyres. They might go for a set of softs towards the end. What would you say the pole time will be here today?
Just some info from drivers. They want to restart because
they want a restart because it's daytime.
Yeah, because let's face it, nobody practices Bahrain in the daylight.
Does it really make a difference?
Yes, because it's like having Austria turn 1 in that one setting every single corner. Okay,
well, there isn't going to be a restart. They will always have to deal with it, as Lars is the first one to take a trip into the wall. He won't be setting a lap in that Alfa Romeo. And also, another thing to remember is the man in that Haas reserve does have a qualifying ban. Mark Stahl going for an incident in USA.
Hold on, is he on a lap?
He is. He's allowed to set an install lap once he doesn't cross the line.
That's yeah, well.
As Karem is refusing to race because it is daytime, and that may be the biggest excuse from the driver I've ever heard. I'm sorry, but it is only, like, we're on board with Marcus Stahl here. It's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, I mean, for no line users, I'd not probably.
As Marcus has served his quality ban by crashing into the pit lane. Everyone else on a lap here. Adrian is on one. The Renault reserve driver is Enzo. It's the first lap of the session. 125.6. What will Adrian said? 127.1. So that can be improved. 125.9 for the McLaren reserves. Jerome Muller. Interesting one. The Grand Cup on an invalid lap, as Tyler is on provisional pole position with 125.3. Hello to everybody watching. The 6 viewers currently here. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. The Williams driving out. You might notice a change in the PSN. Yes, it is only 2 numbers, but it is a change. As Kareem's looking for a restart after quali. The race will be at night anyways.
You're sure on that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. If I could.
As it is set to official, so I don't get why we do have daylight, but I don't really see why that's as big an issue.
Sunny. Hang on. gonna try something here.
Yeah, there's gonna be a restart after qualifying, or do we just restart now? We really have to see. I'd say we just restart now, to be honest.
Yeah, probably restart now and do the quali. So
Yeah, we're gonna have I know I said there wasn't gonna be any restart, but we are unfortunately gonna have one.
wait, but then people aren't gonna know, are they?
It's in the info chat, and they'll receive a second invite from me. And they know I definitely haven't disconnected because my internet is not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone in the comments saying it's daylight because of F1 testing. No, it's daylight because I'm an idiot. Not because of F1 testing. So we do have a restart. Due to the fact it is sunny. And this is going to be the first time you're ever going to hear two Irishmen complain about it being sunny, that's for sure. But we'll try We'll try and get
it's kinda the opposite.
Yeah, we like this one. As I'm going to make sure the session start time is unofficial this time.
Everyone likes the sun except gingers. So...
Sorry, Chloe. I'm going to get hated for that one later.
No, I'll take the hate for that one.
Oh, well, now we have to find a way to keep these people entertained. Of course, we don't have to set up the grid at least this time. It is just, at least. And we had a delayed start. And we're going to have another one. We're going to have a restart, so that's terrific news to my ears, to be brutally honest. As we will get everyone invited. We're going to have the drivers help with the invites, and we promise we'll be racing, rocking and rolling soon. So we'll get Brendan's insight to something now. Brendan, who do you think's going to win today? You haven't seen any of the proper qualifying laps, so this will make it a bit more interesting.
Today.
Oops. Jack to win. Okay, that's a bit of a different one. He won yesterday in the Formula Virtual Racing Academy. Make sure to go check that out after this race, of course. No, I don't think so either. He might shock us. We could have a shock race. I'd certainly like that. Maybe some points. Of course, we did see we can score points here last season with a bit of a surprise. As Ben's brother still in the chat. Thank you very much. Considering Ben doesn't race here anymore, sadly he had to leave us because he did join the Comrade Gaming racing team. We congratulate him on that. It will certainly be well for him. It'll be good, but that means it smokes more than
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting though. We won't have any last to first victories. No. His last race was the last first. Got disqualified. Yeah, he used to...
Right, the exact track.
Oh yeah, we did. That's a very good point. Yes, we did. And we are nearly ready to go. And let's hope it is night time this time. Because that would be embarrassing if it wasn't. And for some reason, one of our drivers is currently in a multiplayer lobby in Russia, so they have obviously decided Torpedo League is the best place for them. We appreciate that one. No, that is Adrian. kind of hope they didn't dump us for there to be the leak. That would be sad, as they are the driver we are waiting on. Or is it Quan?
No, he's there.
We're just waiting on Adrian, who has decided to join Torpedo League. We're waiting on one driver. If they don't join, that's going to be a bit sad, because they were in the lobby. I'm spamming them with invites, gonna hope they get the message. We're nearly ready to go. Anyways, almost ready.
Where is?
As they're in, we are ready to go.
Yay!
Hey, we got that one good, which is good to know. We're ready to go again here in FE4, which hopefully this is the last time we get going.
Did you put the date?
It's unofficial. It's unofficial. If that doesn't work, I'm done. It's unofficial, so let's hope. Brendan actually warned me about it being daylight, so I apologise for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my purpose here, to tell you about your mistakes. That's probably half of what I do here.
It's probably half of your co-commentary job, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are ready to go. And for the second time today, I'm going to try to open my bottle of water. Because for some reason it's a very tight seal. There we go. We have it open for once. It's night time! Hey! Okay, now we are ready to go. Here in FE4 for round number 5. Let's pretend that didn't happen. We didn't have to restart because I'm stupid. Qualifying here. Of course, Jack Redmond to win is what Brendan is saying. Let's see, is he going to be right? As everyone will be loading setups. Hopefully Max remembers that he has a qualifying van. As we will be starting to see some cars out on track soon. That's hopefully the cue for somebody to leave the garage to give us something to talk about, because we used all our we used all our little pre-race chats during a live one. There's a Mercedes and a Ferrari getting ready to go out on track. Let's hope they can get out there and give us a bit of entertainment, and it looks like they can. So, we'll get ready to go. There's a lot of cars out on track. Marcus Tall, one of them. Imagine he'll go for another install lap, as we are now in the night time.
Yeah.
As does the daylight and the night have
setups.
Nah, it is qualifying, I imagine they will. Does the daylight and the night time seriously have that much of an effect on the driver? I know in Austria it's really annoying, but I never found it annoying in Bahrain.
No, but it's just like you always do Bahrain at night. It's much better. So
yeah, because I'm one of them weirdos who always had to in the day.
The sun's going to be so annoying.
Probably. As the main thing is we're not getting rain. That's kind of a guarantee. A wet Bahrain race would be absolutely amazing, though, I think, because nobody practices for it.
Well, Kyle did say earlier today that he did go for wet practice, so...
Yeah, but that's Kyle, that's different.
Yeah, no. Well, I wonder if Kyle will go for a lap in the intermediates now.
Yeah, he hasn't did it in a while. Although he is serious about it this season, so...
Yeah.
That might make the difference. 15 minutes to go. We're going to start seeing some people start their flying laps. As the first one is going to be the Haas of Aaron McFall, who I thought would have got a slipstream from his teammate as he's into the pits. So he was just doing an install lap. He's obviously going for mediums. Marcus Hall's gone for a lap, and I believe the AlphaTauri behind him of, I think it is Jack Redmond. It is Jack Redmond. Would you like to talk us through this one, Brendan?
Yeah, why not? So we're coming to turn 1, braking around 100. We have a lock up there, and ABS is actually fairly powerful around Bahrain. So, and now as he comes up towards turn 4, and the end of the second DRS straight, you want to tip the apex there, but don't get on that curb. And now the end of sector 1, so 27.5. And now the next right hander, another lock up, temporary down to first gear. He is now towards turn 10, which is so important. And a lock up there, hits the apex, gets the exit right. Looking good here. And now braking around 50. 4 gear, once again, try to take the apex but not the curb. And now you don't want to get in that curb there. So, lock up there, tempo down to third, exit in fourth. Try extend your exit there as much as possible without validating. And now braking around 50. It is. Looks like a fairly good lap here. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 24.9.
Great lap from Jack Redmond there. He is the first to set a timed lap, and it is the second man, Lars Lassink, in the Alfa Romeo with a 25.1, Lewis 25.3, Enzo going with a 25.4, Glenn going with a 26.2. That is probably going to be beaten. Jeff Blackaby with a 26.3. And then Ismail with a 25.4. Last season's pole sitter here in Bahrain. We did see a spinner. I believe that was one of the McLarens. It was
Tyler has done a dummy and he's went on the softs, but he's back in.
Yeah, he's going for the mediums. Obviously he was a little bit screwed over due to a Codemasters glitch yesterday in the FVRA race. His pit crew decided they didn't change his tyres for about 20 seconds, I'd say. Give Pachero currently on a lap in the Ferrari going into this middle sector, and we apologise for Bahrain being this week, because you've probably been watching over 12 hours of it the last 2 days with the Formula 1 pre-season testing.
Did you think of that testing when you created the calendar?
No, I did not, because I thought testing was in Barcelona until about 4 weeks ago. So that just proves my intelligence once again. Junior now breaking just after the 100 metre board, nearly invalidating it there on the entrance curb. This corner, we might see catch some drivers out on old tyre wear, especially those ones who use no traction control.
Curb.
Yeah, and the curb. Marcus is serving his quality man, so that is good to see. This hasn't been too bad a lap from Junior. We'll go to the outside camera for a short time. Let's see, coming into the final corner. Of course, we've seen the crash down F2 between Roy Nissany and Mick Schumacher. Where is Junior going to put his car? The number 3 Ferrari goes in 7th position. Not a bad job indeed, as there's a Renault facing the wrong way. I think somebody has ventured onto that curb, Brendan, that you have told us twice not to hit. I think you'll have to tell a few more times for the Renault team, just in case they didn't hear you.
I know you other plunks.
Not Jay for once. Screm is starting his lap, of course. Second position last week in Bahrain. And he's USA. We're in Bahrain now. Wow, my mind today. As he's run well wide, that's going to be an invalidation. This time will not count. CJ's on a set of mediums. Let's see where he can go. Somebody shot themselves up the standings. It is Aaron McFall going in 6th position. Surely he can well beat that time, however. That is a 25.4 for Aaron. He can definitely go quicker than that. He went quicker yesterday. As there's nobody else really on laps, we'll keep an eye on TJ, the number 50 Renault. That's raced for the Renault team for this last season as well. Had a good result here in Bahrain, if I do remember correctly. But his teammate Juan getting on the podium that day, because it was quite a very interesting race with a 2-lap sprint at the end of it, with Benjamin Bulwark taking the win as per usual.
Well,
not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Ben, you will be missed. Oh, she's getting very squirmy on the exit, having a huge slide. Get the power down. Bit too early. This lap is not going to be anything special. 26.8. He's now at the foot of the standings as there's a Haas going slowly. That's Aaron. He's out of fuel in the middle sector. Let's hope he isn't too much of a hazard.
No, he's got a lot of space on track, so... Like,
Yeah, he's isolated. Oh, Karem's invalidated on the entrance into a corner. Karem looking a little bit shaky here today, not gonna lie to you. Although we seen Lewis Hamilton looking a little bit shaky in the pre-season testings. He'll probably go set a 22 or something tomorrow, knowing him. We'll see. We'll see.
At 22 or something.
If who?
I'm really surprised if Krem ended up setting at 22.
Me neither. It wouldn't even faze me. Wouldn't even look back. As Tyler has started his lap, we still have a lot of people to set times. We still have the bottom 8 to set one. Tyler Davison's going to be the first man to venture into this, though, as he will. Now coming up past the dangerous barrier on the right-hand side there. We don't want a repeat of that ever again. Onto the edge of the curb, breaking up there, the 100-metre board. Don't want to take some curb there. Got to be careful on the exit of the power of this corner. A quick flick in left and a quick flick in right. A lot of traffic in the third sector now, as we see. We always see a bit of traffic in the third sector in qualifying. It's normally worse in Austria, and here it's quite bad as well, I'm going to openly admit. Double left-hander, purpose lock-up if you don't use ABS. Tyler however does, so he won't be getting a lock-up there. Get the DRS on very quick, and you want to pull over to the right-hand side off the track here to get the best run into this corner, as you can see him doing. We don't want to go too far over on the curb. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's just somebody backing out of their lap. I think it is Jerome Muller who backed out of that one. We'll stick on board with Tyler. Breaking into this right-hander. If you go a little bit off across that curb, it can save you a little bit of time. That doesn't, however. Running down the final straight and into the final corner. Braking just in between the 50 and the 100. Don't take too much curb. Nail the power on the exit. DRS on and across the line. This isn't going to be too bad a lap. It is going to be a 125.1. Great lap from Tyler Davison to put himself up in third position.
Lars is about to complete a lap here. It's 24.8.
That's pole position for Lars Asink. Replacing...
No, he's back now. He's back
It's
on
beating
pole.
it. It's beating it. Jack cannot take being off pole for longer than about 20 seconds. He has
I wouldn't even say 20.
Yeah, it wasn't even 20. It is both a 24.8. Very close at the top of the timing sheets. We will see some more drivers come across to set times. One of them is going to be Juan Hernandez, and Jerome Muller is right behind him. Let's see, can Juan nail the power? No, he's pulling into the pits. He's abandoned that lap, but let's see what Jerome Muller can do. He's going to charge across the line and go in 8th position with a 25.5. Not bad for Jerome. That time I'm sure he can beat. He's a very fast driver. As we see Sam Davis stay. Again, I've been said it wrong. No, I said it wrong in USA. It is Davis Day, seemingly.
Okay. Alright.
I have this confirmed from the Red Bull outfit that it is Sam Davis Day. Now, there's a way you can say it in Dutch as well, seemingly, but we have a problem in the fact I'm not Dutch, so I can't say it like that. But
Yeah, the fact is we're Irish, not Dutch.
everyone seems to be going for the softs today. Nobody, obviously, if you start in the bottom 10, you're going to be doing a hard medium.
Or medium hard.
Yeah, hard medium's very quick. Very OP strategy. I can confirm. Let's see comes Sam Davis Day.
You got P8 yesterday, alright?
I did get P8 yesterday. Okay, seemingly I'm saying it wrong again, as Jack has decided he'll take a weird line down that straight. There's the right-hand side of the straight. Final corner for Sam. The Season 2 champion, the current championship leader.
No, he's in the pits.
Into the pits we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O, says Sam. As Brady is on an outlap on a set of medium compound tyres. Of course, that tyres on your screen is the best lap, not the current set. So everyone in the top 12 standing a lap on the softs. Junior is now going to be completing another lap on a fresh set of softs, I believe. Let's see what he can set. He's not going to get slipstream from that car going into the pits. That is Karem, I think, as Junior has gone slower on this attempt.
And for some reason, things are just...
I think somebody just backing out of a lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle's about to complete a lap now. He's backed out of that one, actually. Sorry, my apologies. Brady's currently on a lap. 5 minutes 34 to go. So we're getting into the final stages of this qualifying session here. This junior is going very slowly. Let's hope he doesn't hold up Brady Pollock. He's not going to. He's going very slow. I think he may have run out of fuel. I don't think he's going to get back to the pits as Aaron McFall has jumped up the standings into 4th position.
5.3.
Yep, not a bad job from Aaron McFall at all. Totally didn't do that on purpose. Here comes Brady now. He's going into that down left-hander. No ABS, a non-assist user is Brady. Yellow flag in sector 2, that is the Ferrari going slowly again and avoiding his teammate. It is beautiful to look at the cars in the night time, isn't it, Brendan?
Yeah.
Oh,
validation,
validation from Brady Pollock. He's going to have to back out and send another lap on this set of mediums. Enzo is on a lap. He's in the similar part of the circuit. Charging down the final straight will be the Ferrari of Enzo King now. To see what lap he can set. Down the final straight. Where will Enzo go? He'll go in 4th position. Had a great race last week, did Enzo King, the Austrian. Sadly, that was ended by Aaron McFall, who he is now in front of again. So we're getting into the best part of qualifying, in my opinion, where everybody will be going as quick as possible. Aaron is taking some obscure lines to get back into the pits, get a fresh set of tyres on, and go out again. Lars Asink also out on track to go again, and there was a lot of cars in the pits. A lot of drivers still to set times. Adrian Teich, one of them. I think I'm saying that wrong as well, but oh well.
But he's just starting a lap now.
Yeah, just starting a time down into turn 1. Ooh, bit too much curb through there. Not the best line at all, as I thought he spun there. He didn't, kept the car, just a little bit mixed on the rotations. Running the purple and blue helmet. There's a lot of drivers you'll see running a black helmet today. That is in support. Oh, sorry, not in support. That's a complete wrong word. I'm sorry. In commemoration of Walker. That was very obscure through there. There's a Red Bull off. Is that Lewis McWilliam? Yes. Okay, now him and Ismail are just messing around now, to be honest. That's what's happening there. Probably waiting for him at the exit of the pits. We'll go back to Adrian, who is just about to enter the final sector of the Secure International Circuit. Oh, runs well wide. Doesn't invalidate, but that's going to lose him a lot of time. Needs to get his time in here, though, unless he wants to back out of this one. As he's run wide, that's an invalidation. Surely, yes, it is. Very, very unfortunate for Adrian, as Lars Asink is a 10th up on his time. He's currently sat in 2nd position on a set of soft compound tyres. As Adrian has backed off that lap, he's going to try again now. As running around the long right-hander is Lars Asink. The Dutchman never got a pole position here in his reserve driver duties. This is his first time in this Alfa Romeo, which he is clearly a fan of. He managed to get into the 0.6s, so a lot of time still left in this lap. Adrian's gone again on a time. Let's see what Lars Asink can do. A little bit sliding in the rear, but where will this put the Dutchman?
He's in the pits.
He's in the pits. He's bailed into the pits. So that time wasn't obviously going to improve. He's not going to get back out on another lap. Will that confirm the pole position for Jack Redmond here, Brendan?
Well, only likely, as I don't think Kyle's going to be out in time. No,
I don't think so.
Is on a lap, so maybe he could.
He could. Karem is in the pits as well.
Yeah, and then Juan's on mediums, Karem's on mediums, Brady on mediums, so they won't be in for pole position.
Karem's in the pits, he's not even on track.
Lars was a 10.5 up before the last corner, so he would have took pole provisionally.
Kyle is going to push it and try it around by cutting every single corner. Let's see what Sam Davis is doing here in the... let's see, what time is that? That's Adrian off again. Yes, it is. Not going to be a time set here for Adrian. Unless he can get back around, it won't be a competitive one, I'm sure. But here comes Sam Davis down a set of soft compound tyres. Took pole last week in Austin, Texas. Can he take pole here again in Bahrain? Pushing a lot on the exit. But you can do that. You can push just much once you keep a wheel on the circuit. A lot of traffic in the third sector. There's a Haas going slowly of Aaron McFall. He's going to have to get out of the way. But this leaves Sam with a bit of a slipstream in the run towards the line. Will it be provisional pole position for Sam Davis Day as we get into the bottom of qualifying? Yes, it will be. 1:24.7 will clear a tenth of Jack. Jack's 10.5 up. Needs to get this one in. Bahrain, not one of his better tracks. Will it be one of his better ones tonight? He's 2/10 up. This is looking not too bad for Jack. Has to nail this final sector. Quite crucially so. Oh, Tyler off. Tyler in the gravel. He's gone off at turn 1, has Tyler. I think he's improved his time to 4th position now. Let's have a look at Jack Redmond. Can he get the pole position? His 3rd of his FIA career. Yes, he can. 1:24.6 for Jack Redmond. I cannot see anyone beating that one, if I am quite frankly honest, unless Karem. Karem's got around on the time. He's just about got it in. So has Kyle. Our timers are obviously a little bit off here, as they have both got around and have enough to set a competitive time.
He's had the best of first corners.
Sam is off a lap. Tyler was off in the gravel. Lewis is abandoning his lap. So is Ismail. Enzo King still pushing. Max Aaron has retired from the session. Marcel Magiera is still pushing through the middle sector. A lot to keep up with here. The next man to cross the line on a flyer, I believe it's going to be the Williams of Chloe Glennon, who has gone in 11th position, pushing towards the line. 11th position, a 25.5, not a bad time at all. That's a very, very nice time. Skip Bashir is a 10th up on his. CJ is 8/10 up on his on a set of softs. Still won't improve him if he stays at this rate of his delta. But where's this lap going to put the Scotsman? Got to put a P12, not a bad job. Let's see what Gift Pachero can do. Pole position is still firmly in the grasp of Jack Redmond. Where would Junior put this Ferrari? It hasn't been great. It's 13th, which is not too bad. Where is Karem going to put this Alfa Romeo? He's getting slipstream.
He's giving him a nice slipstream, actually.
From the fellow Turkishman, he's giving him a nice slipstream. As Karem's nearly spotted, big slide of oversteer. This will not be top 5 worthy. I cannot imagine. 15th! 15th for Karem Demartis as Kyle is in the pits.
So Kyle's going to be 20th.
As that is qualifying. Here in Sakir, Jack Redmond on pole position for the 3rd time in his Formula Virtual Racing career. Karem Demartis, however, the favourite to win today. He'll start down at 15th.
Well, he'll have an OP strategy to use, so who knows?
That is, that's very nice for Jack. His goal was pole, and he has certainly taken that by 1/10 of a second over Sam Davis Day. As Jerome Muller said, he broke his lap off to finish 11th, and he has just missed out on that. Sam Davis Day will start in 2nd position, apologies. Lars Assink will start in 3rd, Tyler Davison, he'll start in 4th, Lewis McWilliam, he'll start in 5th in the Red Bull, another good qualifying, as Ismail Yildirim will start in 6th, Enzo King 7th, Aaron McFall will start 8th, followed by Marcel Magiera, Jerome Muller will start 10th, Chloe Glenn 11th, Corey Jappi 12th, Gift Bashiro 13th, Jack Blackaby 14th, Karem Demartis 15th, Brady Pollock 16th, Juan Hernandez 17th, Adrian Teich 18th, Marcus Stahl 19th, and Kyle Albert, he'll start from 20th. Brendan, it's looking good for Jack here, and your prediction would be spot on.
So far, anyway.
So far, it is correct. As we get ready, obviously it's a dry race. Obviously it's a dry race, as Jerome a little bit angry in the comment section. Understandable, but I don't really think he can blame anyone else, to be brutally honest. Understandable, of course. As one thing to remember is the formation lap. It's going to be silent in memory of our the late Marie Walker, a fellow commentator, just like me and Brendan here today. Obviously, we aren't to the same standard as the voice of F1 was, but passed away today at the age of 97. He will be remembered. Our condolences to his family and closest friends. We're ready to go here in Sakir for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Tyres, Colin Lennon starting on hards, CJ hards, Junior mediums, Jack Blackaby, Kareem Brady hards, Juan Adrian mediums, Marcus hards, and Kyle on the hards. We're ready to go. Here in Bahrain, it's going to be an interesting one. Stick around for sure. Can Jack Redmond take another career win? Here in FVR from the pole, will Sam Davis Day, however, be able to challenge in that Red Bull? The two championship rivals, both absolutely battling it out here in Bahrain. The duel in the desert. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. We'll have the lights glitch, I'm sure. But we have to watch the red counters. 2 jump starts at the back. Junior and Juan, both jump starts. And we go racing! We go racing here in Bahrain. It's not a bad start from Jack Redmond as we head down to turn number 1. But Sam Davis has got a much better one. As he's going to try charge down the inside, goes the Red Bull. Side by side through turn number 1. Looks like there's a little bit of chaos at the back, but everyone seems to be through cleanly. Lewis McQuim and Tyler Davison getting a little bit caught up. Sam Davis going to try and make a move on Jack Redmond down the inside for the provisional lead of the race. Goes Sam Davis Day, but not able to complete it successfully in the bottom back of the pack. Lars has got a terrible start. Lars has glitched to the... Lars has... Marcel Machiera getting a little bit caught up there. Lars must have glitched towards the back or something, because he started qualified in 2nd position. We'll have to find out what happened there. But is Sam Davis Day going to look to make a move on Jack Redmond?
So he just had a terrible start.
He just had a terrible start. He's down to 12th. Karem is up to 13th. It looks like Jack Blackaby's got a bit of damage somewhere along the line. Juan and Junior will be both receiving. Oh, they're both AI. If you can get them both invites, that would be great. They will both receive after race penalties. They will both receive after race penalties for that one, no matter what, even if they are AI or not. They still did jump the stars. The 2 Renaults make contact. Adrian Tyche getting into the back of Corey Chappie. No visible damage there, as Jack Blackaby seems to not have any damage. Just got a bad start. As Tyler's around. Tyler's around. Oh, he's just stopped on track. His car's just stopped. What? His car just stopped. What has happened there? That is the oddest thing I've ever seen. It looks like there's a battle for P14 between the Racing Point and the Williams of Kyle Albert and Chloe Glennon, who's on the hard, so just dropped a few positions. Just gonna pop back up to the front of the grid though. Doesn't seem to be anything happening as Jack Redmond is starting to pull a bit of a gap. It's 0.5 of a second and he's coming up to this AI traffic, who will be losing every single bit they gained due to the glitchy start as Mark Stone running a little bit wide.
Does that constitute their penalty?
We'll investigate after the race, I'm sure, as Jack has now got past them. So has Sam Davis Day. Lewis is now running a net P3. It is Red Bull 2-3. I don't know what happened to Tyler there. I don't know if he spun, if his car just stopped. But that is a bit crazy. Oh, Renault! Adrian Tyche now. Bit of a mistake as Lewis is getting past those AI cars.
Jack Blackaby's tapped Grommer Cups up CJ's car.
Tyler looking to fight through the pack here. He's got to try and move on the Mercedes and the Renault. No, just getting past the Mercedes of Jack Blackaby, and Jack's going to try holding it on the outside. Tyler going to be much quicker on them soft compound tyres, and now he has to cut his way back up through the pack. Jack Redmond setting the fastest lap of the race, and Lewis instantly beating that. It looks like Tyler is going to get the slipstream on Corey Chappie and get past him. As seemingly Juan's power went, that is why he disconnected, as he's falling down the order now. Is Juan Hernandez. Sam Davis, they're going to try something on Jack Redmond in the next few laps. He's getting really close at the front of the grid here as Aaron, gaining positions. I'm going to get a little bit confused on that one. I'm used to watching out as myself. Again, apologies, it's just used to seeing the position change. As we will get the tyres up now. Or Brendan, do you want to run through our winners and losers quickly?
Oh yeah, I'll do that then. So PB Max is winner. Well, he's kept the lead at start. Lewis, Ismail, Enzo, Aaron, Marcel, all up 2 positions. Lars has lost out big time. As Drone's actually done alright. Juan's kind of a winner, but not really. Junior's kind of lost out a bit. Kareem is up a couple of positions along with Marcus and Kyle. Tyler's lost out hugely. Siege's also lost out. So is Chloe. So is Jack Blackaby.
Juan is asking for an invite. If you can get him one there, I'm sure you have him as a friend. Oh, he can join. He can join. He can join. Sorry. I'm just reading out the stream comments there. A little bit delayed. Of course. Battle for the lead now. How close is Sam Davis? Lewis has nearly lost the car. Ismail going to be on attack now in the AlphaTauri. There's an AlphaTauri sandwich. It's the two Red Bulls in. Here comes Ismail Yildirim on the back of Lewis McWilliam down into turn number 1. Going to have to be a difficult move now if he can nail this one, but he can get it easily done before they reach the braking zone. Will Lewis get a bit of a switchback? ERS situation exactly the same. What can Lewis McWilliam do? Is he going to try something and get down the outside?
Spawn.
Lars Asink is off at turn number 1. Lewis gets the position back on Ismail as they are side by side. But Lars Asink has got the move done. Ismail Yildirim now up into the podium places with Lewis now in 4th. After that mistake through the final corner, Lars has lost out hugely and is now down into 18th as Chloe Glenn getting a wing change, I believe. So that's disappointing.
Be medium then.
Medium, yeah. Best strat to go on, I'm sure. As we may get a saved car. Is Jerome Muller getting a little bit squirmy on the exit, putting the power down a bit too early, but catching the slide. Really good driving from him.
Graham's up to 9th, so
Graham is top of the one-stoppers. He's in a good position. That's for sure. He's in a great position, to be honest. As what is the gap up the front, we can only tell visually, unfortunately, as we don't have any of the gaps.
I can see the gaps, don't worry.
Okay, I can't see any of them. Sam Davis staying, running the black helmet.
Jack and Sam.
1.5 out of the DRS is Sam Davis Day, the Irishman. Jack Redmond leading from the front of the pack. Absolutely storming away. Can he take...
so close to Ismail. Can't make a dive yet, but he is close.
Yeah, he's very close. Is there anybody else going?
He spawned.
Oh, Ismail spun in the grass. Gravel, sorry.
Whenever I even think, okay, I want to get past somebody, or somebody would want to get past somebody else, the person who didn't want to get past just spins.
Oh, Jerome Muller has run very wide, which will leave Kerem Demartis straight through on the hard compounded tyres. The Vortex Racing Team driver absolutely flying past Jerome there, with capitalising on every single mistake is what you gotta do. Is this an AlphaTauri? It's Ismail again. He's having a nightmare of a race. He's probably, I imagine, going to be manually retiring. As Jack Blackaby into the pits, these two at the foot of the grid now, unfortunately, for them both. Gotta hope they catch up, because that'd be nice to see. As Junior's AI getting passed by Agent Tight. I don't think Junior and Juan are going to get after race penalties, because Juan fell to 12th and Junior isn't back in, so to be honest, it's fair enough. But Stewart's will investigate.
He ended up going offline or something, so who knows.
Somebody's run very wide at that final corner. I think it may have been Aaron McFall. Here comes Enzo King though to try and move on Lewis McWilliam. He's got a lot of overpace on these soft compound tyres as Ismail has spun again. Jerome has retired. He's retired.
Why?
Who knows with these drivers sometimes. Any little tap and there'll be a retire button pressed. And Marcel Magiera is in the pits. Maybe a bit of contact. Them two seem to be battling. Enzo King now back up onto the podium positions. Is Kyle Albert going to try something on Marcus Stahl? Underrated driver this season, to be honest. Kyle, he's had an absolutely dreadful time in terms of scoring points, but he has did a great job on his on-track actions in good pace, good overtakes, and the lot. Jerome doesn't know the track. And Ismail has retired, but I was expecting that one. So we have two retirees, as Aaron, right on the back of Lewis, might try and move. Lewis's pace today hasn't been great. Jerome said it was dangerous for the other drivers, the fact he didn't know the track. That's fair enough. Like, that's actually a really good thing to do if you feel you're in danger. Yeah, fair enough. I'll hand it to him, that's great sportsmanship. So the battle for the podium is now spicing up as we have a yellow flag. That is just Ismail's AI retiring. A side-by-side moment, however, for Adrian Teich and Lars Asink. We see Lars have that spin as they're still side-by-side as they head round the corner, and this gives me severe PTSD to FTRS. Brendan will know what I mean. As Sam is in the pits. Sam is in the pits. And Dave...
Dear. Okay.
Sam Davistay is in the pits. Is Lars Asink going to try and get a move on Adrian Teich? As his ERS, he's a lot less. Okay, no, he's pulled in for a pit stop. Well, struggling with those tyres, obviously. He's pulled in for a box, and Kyle Albert has got a move done on Marcus Hall. Said he was going to go for it. He has got it done. That's a great job from Kyle Albert. Now up to 6th position and top of the medium runners. 2nd in the one-stoppers. So, Kyle looking fairly tasty pasty here. That was weird.
Okay.
That was trying to say 4 things at once. That's what comes out there.
Why are we having a laugh attack? Let's get back to the racing.
Yellow flag sector 2. It is Tyler. Same thing again. Same thing again. So he's struggling with a great glitch, and this is the 2nd time this weekend.
That's a weird glitch.
The Codemasters have messed him over.
There's been some new glitches actually in the last couple of days.
This one's a joke. This one's an absolute joke.
Yeah. I had one that didn't really affect me, but it was annoying because it constantly showed up Sector 2 yellow flag. Then you check track map, and
yeah,
nothing.
I've been getting that one recently as well. That's quite annoying. As Enzo is in the pits. Enzo is in the pits. Jerome has left the session after retiring. This puts Lewis McWilliam up to 2nd position. Take the screenshots, Lewis, because you're now in a podium spot. If you can get the overcut, that'll do you nicely, as Enzo's obviously going for a 1-stop on a set of the hards. And so is Sam Davistay. As Kyle looking to get back past Marcus Hall, who's obviously got the move done on him. This could be a nice battle developing between the Haas and the Racing Point. Can Kyle go for a move here? Marcus goes defensive. He's got to go very late. Kyle's wing is gone. Marcus moving very late under braking. There's got to be a penalty for that one, I'm sure, but Kyle now has no front wing.
The hards are a good tyre around here in the last, so he can get in maybe. And
that's dangerous from Marcus Hall. Very dangerous. You can't be doing that. No. Can't be doing that. Unfortunately. Not how racing works. Not how racing works, as Ismail has left the session. No major on-track battles. Strategy battle is always crucial around here. As Lewis really struggling with tyre wear there. That was quite cool, I'm not gonna lie, how he kept that one. Look at Karem now challenging on the hards to get past Aaron. Yeah, that's Lars Asink.
Great quality, but also really went well from here.
No, hasn't. Lewis is in. Aaron is in. Karem Demirtas on the podium after 9 laps on a set of the hards. The only man in front of him is Jack Redmond, who I'm sure will be taking a 1-stop as well. Will it be quicker? God only knows. Kyle stayed out, so he's not suffering with his front wing damage too bad, to be honest. He's kept with Marcus over the course of the last lap. It's an orange one, or red. No, it's not red, maybe yellow. But he's going to go for it again. Down into turn number 3, you think? Is he going to send it to the inside? No. Clever driving from Kyle. There's Brady behind him, but Kyle is doing not a bad job here. Sticking in 4th position with the front wing damage, which will be changed in the box. He's suffering through the corners a bit. Juan up to 6th now. So he's recovered well. As Enzo has jumped Lewis. So Enzo staying in front of Lewis. Enzo off! Oh. Enzo out! Oh, in the wall goes Enzo King. VSC. Jack will be into the box. Enzo, what happened there, buddy? Oh, he just slid off the corner and clapped into the wall. Oh, I'm very sorry, Enzo. I think I may have commentator cursed you a bit there. Oh, Enzo. Poor Enzo. He was having a great race. Is Jack going to venture into the pit box? Of course he is. It is a free pit stop. Don't speed. Ooh, very close. Very close. That was Khalil celebrating that he is team radio content as it's gone green as Jack is in the pits. He'll save a bit of time and he'll also have fresher tyres, but will he be able to get out in front of Sam Davistay? That'll be the crucial thing here. Sam Davistay rounding the final corner. I don't think he is. He's definitely not. Surely he's gonna come out of the pits now. Here's Sam Davis.
getting
You'll
close.
see Jack Redmond on your right hand side now as he's come down into turn one. They're gonna be side by side. The two race leaders. He's gone for a switchback as Sam Davis
That's a
and he's
beautiful
gotta pull it off. That's a
switchback.
beautiful switchback from Sam Davis but he's sliding the rear. Jack Redmond was going to keep the spot here. Millimetre perfect pit stops from the Alpha Terry crew.
Oh, Juan's past Brady.
Oh, Juan's got past Brady. Is he going to attack Kyle now? That was so close between Jack and Sam. Very, very good battling, and that was almost a beautiful switchback from Sam Davis. These two will be battling for the race lead now, as we need to keep an eye on the gap between everyone and Karem pretty much, because Karem will be boxing for the mediums around lap 17-16. Kyle is really suffering with this front wing damage now. He might have to take an early trip onto the hards, as there's a nice battle for P15 going on here, as between the two Britsmen and we're the only female driver on the grid. Here comes
What did you just say?
the two
you
Brits and there's three of them. Tyler.
Chloe.
I said the two Brits and the only female driver on the grid.
Oh, thank God.
For once I said something right now. As here comes Tyler, gonna try and get past Jack Blackaby. Just to... no, can't say that. Here comes... Jack Redmond is gonna get past CJ. What is... CJ. Letting Sam down stay true. I thought he was trying a Mazepin on Jack, to be brutally honest. But, he's just let him through. Marcel Magiera now got to try and get past Adrian Teich. Adrian, who hasn't pitted, Marcel, who has. He's just going to go around the outside. Enzo saying 6 in a row now. That's really... Enzo's had an awful time. I genuinely feel sorry for him at this point, because he's driving great recently. He's driving absolutely amazing. Like, podium positions in USA, podium position in Bahrain, and it's just ended in nothing. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. Or all of the above could be something to describe it. There's one really on the back of Kyle now, but cannot make a move stick. These tyres will be starting to fall off the cliff a little bit, I imagine.
Well, check in and see what else is happening.
Fun fact, this is actually FVR 25. Okay, this is our 25th race.
Nice.
We only have half to do half.
One person, please subscribe.
Kyle in now to change his wing. Yes, we're on 99 subscribers. It's interesting to know. As Sam is still on the back of Jack now, this is going to be a fight for the remainder of the race, I think. As is Brady going to try and get a look in at Juan Hernandez? I don't know. As in terms of pit stops, it's really all over the place for who has. I think Adrian still has to pit, and that's about it. Apart from the top 4, obviously. Obviously, they don't have to pit. You can see clearly there, they did 11 laps on their tyres. Juan will pit a lot earlier than these. He's on mediums. The top 3 are on the quote-unquote OP strategy. On the hard medium.
Oh no, well, top 2 plus Brady.
Yes, sorry. Top 2 plus Brady. Sam Davis there, really close to the back of Jack Redmond now. This is for what is the net race lead. But Krem is going to be so much quicker on the mediums towards the end, and if he can pull a pit stop over Jack, he'll be loving life to the fullest.
Well, 15 seconds between him and Jack.
I'd say he'd like to pull at least 8 more until lap 17, because lap 17 is about when you'll pit. For a set of mediums, they can do around 13 laps.
Closing in on them.
Jack is closing in on him. Juan Hernandez going to take a venture in. No, he's not. Just took an obscure line through the final corner. It was Brady Pollock, though, in the McLaren. Going to pull to the left outside and go around the outside of Juan Hernandez. Great job from Brady there. That was a very nice move indeed, as Aaron McFall is now making moves and getting past Adrian. Is Adrian going to fight this one back? No, he's not. Aaron has a lot more overspeed. And now Aaron is in the hunt to fight Lewis. Juan battling with Brady, though. They're still side by side through here. There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
It's Tyler again.
Tyler.
He stopped.
His front wing is broke this time. I want to know what is I want to know what is the issue there, because it's a glitch. It has to be a glitch of some sort. His car just keeps randomly stopping.
Maybe it's a wheel, I don't know.
He only has a new wheel, which would make me think he might be onto something. I think this is going to be a retiring in the pits, to be honest.
Yep.
Yep, that's the end for Tyler, unfortunately. That is the end. As Khalil making a good comment saying Jack's probably going to be wearing his tyres with the lockups. Some of the time, purposely locking up is actually quicker. Like in that downhill left-hander, if you do lock up, it is genuinely a quicker line. I don't know why, it's just the way it is, to be honest.
Just game physics.
The stupid game physics of Codemasters. As Juan Hernandez is into the pit lane now. 12 laps on a set of mediums, which gives us a good indicator to how many they will do, considering he was AI for the first 3. Sam Davis is sticking with Jack, which is important to note.
Oh,
Mercedes! That is Grommet Cup, or Jack Blackaby. Yeah, that is him off, so the bottom of the order slowly just spinning their way out of this race. If that's what happened, Tyler. Because I cannot tell, I genuinely have no clue what's happened. As Adrian Tykes now in to make his pit stop. I think I may be still saying that one wrong. I'll ask him after the race. Junior also into the pits, Karim de Mortis, leading the race by 9 seconds now. As Jack has speeding in the pit lane, why do I sense a retirement from him as well? No, he's taking a wing change, so he's going to continue. He is going to continue. Marcus is also from the back, so Graham started 15th, Marcus started last. Second last. Doing quite a good job, I have to admit. Not much on-track action, but strategy is just so crucial around here. Can you see Karam taking this win home to the end, Brendan?
Let's see. Jack's closing in a lot, but I don't know if Karam can actually end up bringing down such a gap. It might. I think it'd be close, but I'm not sure if he can actually get there to win. Oh, there's a
safety car! Safety car! Safety car! Just as we were discussing, can Karim take this win to the end? He has been absolutely blessed with a safety car, but he has to go on to the mediums. Will the mediums go to the end? What we now need.
He's got a safety car, remember? There'll be a safety car.
Oh, he has. Oh, he's been saved. He has been absolutely saved by this safety car. Jack Redmond is going to be kicking himself. Absolutely kicking himself. He has been George Russelled here in Bahrain. A safety car has ruined his day.
Ironically, why the George Russell fan?
Oh god, yeah.
There's so much irony in this.
There is so much irony in this.
Now Karam trying to waste some fuel now.
Yeah, he's trying to get the fuel down, because he probably has enough. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting now. What, is Jack going to stay out on the hards, or will he pit for a set of mediums? I could see him pitting for a set of mediums here. He's going to... He's in. He's in. Brady's got a drive-through! Drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. That's unlucky for Brady. Everyone is in. The pit stops are absolutely filling up. As has Jack jumped Brady. No, he hasn't. He's just in the arbitrary garage. Oh, double stack for Red Bull. Mightn't be too long. Okay, no, only about 2 seconds, I'd say. So Lewis hasn't lost out much here. I think he may have been jumped by Marcel, but he could gain that back. Everybody now piling into the pits. Karim leads.
Be able to lap himself, or?
No, he won't be allowed. I don't think he'll be allowed, to be honest. Because normally we've seen what happened with Manol and Tons last season in Monaco. You just get disqualified if you're trying to unlap yourself. Karem is burning fuel. Is very noisy. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, is Jack's pace quicker than Karem's? Because he could cut through Brady and Marcus here and catch up to Karem. We've seen him do it in the USA. Can he do it again, Brendan? It's going to be certainly interesting towards the end of the race.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, I'd give him a shot. Lars has gone for a set of hearts.
Also, other people have been gifted as well. Marcus, Brady was given a gift, but with that drive-through, that's gone. CJ's actually in 6th.
CJ is driving a great race. He really is. He's doing really well. We haven't seen him in this good a position in like a season, I'd say. Brady is like... Brady's luck at them right now is just like when you go to a shop, there's a free sample, it's amazing, it's a half price deal and they're sold out. To put it literally. That's Brady's luck at the minute. Only on Formula Virtual would you hear that kind of quote, but he won't be able to service drive-through on the safety car. You have to wait until it is finished. That is the rules, unfortunately, in Formula 1 and in this game. Unfortunate for Brady, unfortunate for everyone else. Lars is in for mediums.
Or no, it'd be like if you want to... You saw there's something really cheap in Fantech store, but it was for the Xbox, not PlayStation.
Oops. Would that be a personal experience, Brendan?
What? No. No, I wouldn't even be able to... I would barely be able to convince my parents to get a fan. I was barely able to convince my mother to get a G29, let alone a Fanatec.
I don't know if you can hear just me pulling my Fanatec off its wheel stand. I'm just gonna flex that while we're here on the safety car.
Okay, do one, please.
Will the safety car be in this lap? Is Grommet Cup actually lapped? I don't think he is. I don't think Grommet Cup is actually lapped. I think he's just well behind.
No, he was lapped, but now he's managed to unlap himself.
I think he unlapped himself due to everyone pitting.
Yeah. So, a great strategy from Grommet Cup here. Although
Yeah.
he will have not the best tyres.
No, he'll have a mountain to climb because everyone is on fresh tyres. So it will be.
Except Junior.
Ah, they're 2 laps. He's AI though. Safety car will be announced heading into this final sector of if it will be coming in. The safety car will say it is in now. No, it will not, okay? Oh, now it will.
Oh, wait, it will.
I was nearly.
I was,
Little bit
off. I had his hopes up there for a second, just thinking maybe he could get fresh tyres and then
He did
catch
this
up
yesterday, caught up at the last minute, because it was me in front of him who he nearly slammed into. Now,
No,
here we go then.
Because internet, or not even my internet, just lobby.
Here comes Karem. He did many of these before. Karem de Martis will get us underway, and we go racing for the second time in Bahrain. Marcus has not kept with him. Jack Redmond is going to be looking to get instantly past Brady. Heading into turn 1, Marcus still heating his tyres. So is Brady. Jack going for the round the outside. Is Jack Redmond on Brady Pollock. He needs to get this done as Lewis has lost a lot of positions. He's got a terrible time there. He's lost 3 positions as we head up the hill. Is Jack going to try and get past Brady? Not close enough, but Sam Davis still on the back of Jack Redmond now. Can he send one up the inside? No, he cannot. But it is very close between the 2 toppers in these standings. Lewis has lost more positions. Oh, racing point in the wall. Kyle has spun. Oh, really unlucky for Kyle. Really, really unlucky. That's his hopes of a points finish. He's kept his wing, but I think that may be the hopes of a points finish gone, as Juan and CJ, the 2 old rivals, now side by side as we head into downhill left-hander. Corey Chappie getting a great move done, but Juan's got a beautiful switchback as they go through turn number 9. What a great battle these 2 are having. as Karem is nearly pulling a second ahead of Marcus Tall, but Marcus is keeping with him, which is the main thing. Jack hasn't found a way past Brady yet, which he really needs to do. We have the Williams team ball celebrating. Jack loses the car in the middle of the corner, and he's run wide now. Will Sam Davis look to get past him down this main straight? We might see something happen as Marcus has kept with Karem here. The Haas team just love comeback drives. As Aaron's received another 3 seconds, Brady has to serve his drive-through, remember?
How much Marcus is gaining because he's just burning his ERS.
He's burning it a lot quickly, but is Sam Davis going to get past? We have two really crucial on-track battles. Mark Stall's gone for it down the inside of Corrado Martis, but hasn't got it done. Sam Davis tried it, and Jack, no, he hasn't. Mark is burning his ERS very quick.
Oh,
Aaron...
not. Large trying to pass Aaron.
There's a bit of a fight back there that we will pop onto now as the Red Bull trying to get past the AlphaTauri. Here comes Aaron McFall and Lars Asink. Lars sticking to the outside now. As will we see anyone drop it? No, he won't. We've seen Kyle as they're still side by side. Aaron McFall going to stick behind the Alfa Romeo. With 10 laps to go, Sam Davis and Marcel Maggiera having a bit of a fight here. As Sam made a bit of a mistake, he's well off the back of Jack. It seems to me like he's lost the car or something there. As Kyle he's catching up to the train here. So well done to Kyle. Still a chance for him. Sam Davis really struggling on these medium compounded tyres. It doesn't seem like he's got them up to temp yet. As Karem and Marcus, the gap is still 0.5 of a second. Running over that curb seems to be quicker. I didn't think it was. Brady, I think, is going to have to serve his drive-through this lap, if I'm not wrong. Which will set... Oh no, he might have one more lap. He's in. He's going to serve this drive-through penalty, and we'll see where he comes out. Is Marcus Tall close enough to Karem? He isn't, unfortunately. But he is quite close. As Marcel and Sam Davis Marcel's got the position. So dropping Sam Davis down the order is Marcel Maggiera, who could be on to take another podium here. But here comes Sam Davis back down the inside goes the Red Bull racing car. Very, very close between these two. You don't want to drop the car here. Is Sam Davis going to try it? Down the inside, contact being made between the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Sam Davis has got himself front wing damage and has spoiled the day for Red Bull. Lewis making the mistake earlier. Sam making the mistake now. This is going to let Juan back up into a good position, which will make the Williams boss happy. Jack is now 2 seconds behind Marcus Stahl, and he's gonna have to keep up. What was Sam Davis doing there? Should have stuck behind.
No, I think he wanted to, but he just and there was just
Kyle Albert getting past Aaron McFall. Kyle on a rampage for these points. I said there was no chance, but he's really proving me wrong here. Well done, Kyle Albert. Well done. As now CJ going to try to get past the fellow Scotsman Lewis McWilliams down this main straight. As Karem sets a fastest lap of the race, he's bolted from Mark. Well, no, Marcus is sticking with him, but look at that ERS difference. As it's now 2.4 seconds, I think a third place was all Jack Redmond can hope for. Here comes Juan Hernandez on Sam Davis trying to get down the inside. Great move from Juan. He's going to get this one, surely. Has a lot more downforce than the Red Bull racing car. Really good job from Juan. Lars Asink is going to be the next man to get past this fellow Dutchman, Sam Davis. They're going to be defending for his life.
The two Scotsmen fighting for it now.
Two Scotsmen fighting, but here comes Lars Asing trying to do what Sam Davis trying to do in the last lap. Is he going to do it more successfully? Remy outside goes Lars Asing. What a great overtake.
Look at CJ. These two fighting tooth and nail.
What a superb overtake from Lars Asing, Lewis and CJ. Also battling yellow flag in sector 2. It is... Oh, it's Grommet Cup. Spun. He's around. And this will let Brady get another position as the gap up the front, well, the gap between Jack and Marcus is now 2.5 seconds.
Well, actually,
although
Aaron, he's slow as well, so...
I think Aaron made a mistake. I genuinely think he did, because we did have that yellow flag, went on board with Jack Blackaby, and he spun. Remember though, Marcus had that incident with Kyle. So a penalty could be in store for Marcus Stahl. And remember track limits as well. Could you check how many warnings these top two have?
Alright, so Karem, he has one warning. Marcus, one warning. Jack, for reference, nothing. He's absolute clean. Oh, Aaron's retired to pits.
Aaron's retired in the pits. Lewis has also made a pit stop. Lars Hassink and Juan Hernandez now having a fight.
Yeah,
Alfa Romeo versus Williams.
He's just going to go for a fastest lap, perhaps.
Yeah, you still can't get a point for that. But Lars Hassink is on a comeback drive for Alfa Romeo. He's going to try and make a move past Juan Hernandez for P number 5. There hasn't been too many penalties. Cleanness has been great in terms of the track limits. As Marcus is pulling away from Karem, Jack will just be battling to try keep in that 5 seconds. If that is the penalty Marcus shall receive for the incident with Kyle. Kyle's back up into the points already. Great job from Kyle Albert. So here comes Lars Hassink down the inside. The Williams team boss looking for Juan to stay in front. But here comes Lars Hassink. Sends it on Juan. Much quicker is Lars. But Juan's going to keep it on the outside. Side by side. What the hell? No. Juan has pulled out.
There's yellow flags.
That's Lewis McWilliam. That's Lewis. Yeah. As Juan is still under investigation for that race start, by the way. Even though he was AI and did drop to 12th, I think he should be okay. He's just going to try stick in Lars' DRS. Marcus is on 0 ERS. Karem is on 50. So Marcus really struggling in terms of ERS, but he so wants to get past Karem here. He could well do if he did try. This could let Jack catch up as well if there was a fight between these two. Karem isn't pulling away as much as I thought. It's Lars Hassink and Juan. Yes, thank you for spotting that one. Here comes Lars Hassink and Juan Hernandez. Juan, got to try the outside. It's the Williams. This could work well for him. He's going to go around the outside. Is Juan Hernandez. What an awesome move from Juan. That's how you do it.
There, judging by the fact he had to correct the car. So it might have been contact.
That's a beautiful move from Juan, though, if it is very fair. He did a great job putting it around the outside. Marcus falls off the back of Karem.
He's just struggling now.
He might be passed by CJ, nearly. Going to get past Sam Davis today, as Lewis and Gromit Cup both trying fastest laps attempts. May as well. I can't really see them getting back into points, to be honest.
This championship actually is hotting up very much. 9 points between Sam Davis and Jack Redmond before this race. Jack being 15, Sam Davis 6. It's going to be a tie.
There's this yellow flag in sector 1. I think that is one of the fastest lappers, just gaining ERS. As Marcus going to gain on the straight as well. He's going down to 0 ERS every single time on the straight. Why is he doing that? That seems a bit stupid, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't think under 10% worked. Although Marcus is a lot quicker than me. As Lars Hassink, Juan Hernandez going at it again. Bit of contact. Contact has been made. Gotta hope from wing damage isn't there. It's not on the back of that Williams. It's Juan going to try another move on Lars. This has been an awesome scrap between these two. Here comes Juan Hernandez. Gonna try the outside once again for the Williams. He's done it once before. Is he going to do it again? They're going to be side by side through here. So close between the Williams and the Alfa Romeo. The Williams will prevail once again as Juan stays in 5th position. This is very close stuff, as Marcus will no longer have DRS on Karem Demirtas, as Lewis has taken the fastest lap of the race on them softs. Jack Blackaby is going to go for it on this lap, as we've seen him being saving ERS because we've the amount of yellow flags we've got. It looks like Jack is going to have to settle. Oh, Lars and Juan again. Juan's going to try the outside this time. He's on the grass. No, not the grass, the gravel. Don't take this curb, Juan. The sand. Lars stays in front. Is this bringing Sam and CJ into this? It may. We're sticking on board with Lars Hassink as he's going to try it down the straight. What's the ERS front? It is in Juan's favour. Juan's got 5-second penalty for corner cutting and gaining a place. I think that... Yeah, I think that will be removed. I think that will be removed. Is that... Oh, it was very loud, I'm not going to lie. Here comes Lars Hassink.
He just passed Sam, but he thought he has a penalty, so...
Yeah, Sam's just going to try keeping that 3 seconds. That will be the goal for the rest of the races. Lars going to try repeat what Juan Hernandez did on the last 2 laps. Here comes Lars. going to try the outside on Juan Hernandez. Can he pull it off, just like Juan has done on 2 occasions? Yes, he can. These two battling so close, but I'm absolutely loving this one, I'm not going to lie. Jack has gained nearly a second on Marcus in this last lap. Was Marcus literally only this quick because he was in the DRS? As there was a Red Bull of Lewis, who has spun. He wasn't getting points anyways. He may only just about get this fastest lap point as Jack Blackaby is on a fast lap attempt. Is he going to beat Lewis's? I don't know. He will probably get a penalty for that one.
If it kind of looked like he was doing donuts, but he's on the right way now because he has to get out of the way of Karam and Marcus.
He has to. If he blocks anyone by doing donuts, there will be a race ban. I don't think he has though, as he's run well wide of Marcus Tall there. Jack is gaining on Marcus very quickly. Do you think he can catch the 2.5?
Well, what? Lewis?
Just ignore Lewis would be my best bet. Swan's now falling off the back of Lars.
He's actually gaining that much. Lewis is retired. Does he get points still, or?
He will still get the fastest lap point if he does take it. That will be for sure. But the fast lap is a 24/7. I don't really see anyone beating that. No, it's not 24/7. Surely not on race fuel. It can't be. Oh, CJ off! CJ in the wall! CJ is in the wall! Is he out? No, just keeps his front wing. No, he hasn't kept his front wing.
He had a decent race. It's a season, and it just went on him.
Points go spinning away. For the 5th time this season. Every race, CJ has made some sort of mistake.
Oh, he's kept his wing, so he should still be able to claim some points.
Don't ask me how he's kept his wing. I genuinely do not know.
Codemaster Physics?
Probably. Points haven't gone spinning away, by the way. Brady's 32 seconds behind. He's gone for a fastest lap.
Oh, well.
Khalil saying you don't get the fastest lap point for outside the points. Well, somebody needs to brush up on the FVR rulebook, because you do.
Oh, Brahma Cup's retired.
Yes, so we only are going to have 12 finishers here, but you do get points if you finish outside the top 10. As Jack is not catching on Marcus anymore. Marcus is just deciding to burn ERS on every single exit, for who knows why.
Well, maybe to keep, ensure that he can keep the gap.
Probably. That seems logical.
Yeah, I have a feeling it would be the correct decision.
Oh, yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, it's just Jack Blackaby retired. Just Jack Blackaby retired. Kyle could maybe catch Sam Davis stay here. Enzo saying at least my FER fantasy picks are doing well. That's always a positive. I don't know who you picked, but who did you pick, Brendan? Who'd you pick?
Jack Brevin and Chloe. So Chloe's didn't go well, but Jack's going alright.
She might still get points for qualifying. I'm unsure. No, it's top 8. Marcel Magiera and Lars Asink now. Yes, you will get points for Jack on pole. Marcel and Lars about to engage in battle here. Which we could see something quite interesting. Marcus Tall is they're actually both gaining on Karem. Could Karem be struggling on these tyres? I can't imagine he is. They can do 13 laps easily. Here comes Lars and Marcel. Juan and Karem were Enzo's picks. Oh, that's very good indeed. Here comes Lars Asink to try. Lars Asink and Marcel Magiera about to battle here. Lap 28, sorry, out of 29. Danny's saying you didn't ask me. Yes, Danny, I'm asking you, adding you after this race. Like I said I would, but Lars and Marcel. Not many penalties in terms of corner cutting. Juan the only one here, so he may lose P6. Ooh, late on the brakes for Lars. Late on the brakes Lars could be his nickname. He's going to try make a move on Marcel Magiera. It's very late in the race. He does need to get this done. As Brady steals the fastest lap off Lewis. As Khalil wants these to take themselves out. He is of course the Williams team boss. Let's see. Can Lars find a way past Marcel?
Let's see. He's gaining, but not by enough.
No, he's going to have to wait to the final lap. Oh, very close. Was that front wing damage, possibly? No, no front wing damage. Remember, this is going to help Alfa Romeo in the Constructors' Championship as well. As Jack is really gaining on Marcus now. Really gaining. As Marcus got an issue. We'll have to see in this final lap. Lars is going to try to get past Marcel. They both have very, very low ERS. We'll have to wait and see. Last lap, Lars. That seems even better. Here comes Lars Asink to try make a move. Down the outside is the way the Alfa Romeo is going to have to go. Will he get it done on Marcel Macchiera? Round the outside? No, not going to be enough. He's going to have to try get a run out of turn number 2 and heading up the second straight of the day. Can I get it done in here? Is he going to dive it? Yes, he is. His last lap, Lars. No, can't get it done. I think Marcel may stretch this one out, as Jack is really gaining on Marcus so much. If he had an extra lap, he probably could take that P2. Although we will have to see, of course, with the steward's decision. As what can Lars do? Marcus might just be coasting home. I think that could be what he's doing. Lars Asink, oh! Very late. Bit of contact made, but I don't think he's got damage from that one. Here we go. These two are both reserve drivers, so they're going to be battling for every little stake they can. He's going to have to try the inside as Lars. No, Marcel doing an awesome job defending this one. But the most important thing, the other Alfa Romeo, they said he wouldn't win a race this season. Oh no, I'm not doing the Jensen Button quote. Karem Demirtas is going to take the win in Bahrain. What a drive from Karem. Max Stahl will take second position. Jack Redmond, he'll take third. And Marcel, Lars and Marcel side by side. It's going to be a drag race to the line. No, Marcel Macchiera is going to take P number 4. What a great job from Marcel. Lars will take 5th. Is Juan going to take 6th? No, he has that 5 seconds that could be removed. Sam Davis will take 6th. Kyle will take 7th. Juan 8th. Adrian will take 8th, CJ 9th, Juan 10th. I think that 5 seconds is going to be removed for Juan, to be honest. Brady will come home in 11th.
He fall down that badly, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I think
he's glitched.
Yeah, he's glitched. He couldn't have fallen that badly. There was not a hope in hell he finishes over.
Don't do donuts, please.
He can do some donuts if he wants.
Yeah, no, but I want to go wrap this up. Yeah.
If you'd like to complete the race, Brady, that would be awesome. He is going to complete the race. He takes the fastest lap, does Brady Pollock. Not a bad job from the South African with the fastest lap after that unlucky drive-through. But yeah, that has been it. Driver of the day, says Marcus Stahl, but of course, the official driver of the day will be a vote on our Instagram at Formula_Virtual_Racing. Here is your podium. If it would like to load.
Actually, we have some complaints about Jack Redmond's Wi-Fi.
It's season 3, round 5. It's happened every single race since then. That's not new.
Yeah, no, but we're just marking it down. As okay, this race, Jack Redmond Wi-Fi was.
This race is normal.
Yeah, okay, we have something to Mount. See, we have a comeback. Somebody starting.
We have a Haas starting last and finishing on the podium, and we have bad Wi-Fi from an AlphaTauri. Nothing has changed.
Normality.
Full race results. Karem Demirtas finishes in first position, taking 25 points. Marcus Stahl finishes in second, followed by Jack Redmond in third. Marcel Macchiera finishes in fourth, followed by Lars Asink, who finishes in fifth. Sam Davis Day in sixth. Kyle Albert finishing in seventh. Adrian Taishi finishing in eighth. Corey Chappie finishing in ninth. Juan Hernandez scoring the final points in 10th position. Brady Pollock finishing in 11th, followed by Give Bachero in 12th. Your non-finishers: Jack Blackaby, Lewis McWilliam, Aaron McFall, Lloyd Glenn, Tyler Davison, Enzo King, Jerome Muller. And in last position, Ismail Yildirim. Who wins the Meme World Safety Award?
Well, honestly, actually, I kind of confused as to who actually wins it. So,
well, everyone was pretty clean today, to be honest.
I'll give it to Juan.
He was one of
Because,
the two who had a penalty.
Okay. No, I'm joking. Actually, I don't know Karem, because why not?
Graham, you are the Meme 1 Safety Award winner. That's all we do have time for here in FV, or we do hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next race for the Bahrain Short. So that one's going to be interesting. Make sure to tune in. We'll stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you next time.